Meantime, Katie's here with a check on the forecast, and it's already pretty chilly out there.
It's definitely cool outside, cooler than average, but this is actually the mildest it's going to be for the next couple of days.
Oh, wow.
Tomorrow's going to be really, really chilly. Like, I just want to put that out there again. Remember, I mean, we're talking feels like values that are going to be down to or even below freezing most of the day. And that's just because of the wind more than anything. So the temperature isn't quite that bad, but you can't trust the thermometer tomorrow. Let's talk about the reason for that, and we'll actually start it off with just one of the different alerts that's out there right now. We do have a flood watch that's in effect this evening in Mercer County specifically, and up towards the greater New York area. Maybe that's where your travels take you if you're going on a weekend trip, something like that. But locally, it's really just this coastal flood advisory. And that's actually from 1 p.m. till 5 p.m. this afternoon, specific to the tidal Delaware River. So anywhere where the tides are apart and a factor of what goes on. That's down to the Commodore Barry Bridge and then into the at least mouth of the Delaware Bay. You've got that in effect. Let's look at the system in question and the whole reason for this. You can see a pretty huge batch at this point of some rain working its way in. It is still cold enough to produce that snow, and that extends all the way back to across the Canadian border and the Great Lakes region. But it's the cold front that's crossing through that really is bringing about the change for our area. And out in advance of it, you've got these smatterings of showers that have been popping up in the last couple of hours. But let me walk you through future weather here. I like more and more how this has begun to initialize as the next few hours progress. That steadier batch of rain is going to encompass the region. I mean, we're all stuck with this. And if this is 5 o'clock on a Friday evening and you're trying to just go home for the weekend, this is going to slow you down. So please keep that in the back of your head. You're probably going to get slowed down, and it is going to be very, very wet and very poor visibility for you traveling this evening. That's 9 p.m. Worst of this starting to recede. But we're not really out of the woods until early tomorrow morning, and that's about the time that at least the first light of day starts to show on the horizon. And we will see that sunshine return, but with that chill factor that we talked about. Not sure what this is about. I don't know if a truck lost its load or what. Just trying to figure that out, whether that's garbage or on purpose. But it does look a little damp up here in Bethlehem. Just a hair. It looks like there's one lone raindrop marring the camera lens here. This is, of course, up at Hotel Bethlehem, and off in the distance, at least, there's still some visibility. That's something that's going to change. A quick peek at the temperatures. Very persistent onshore wind flow right now. You're in the low or mid 50s from the city on south and east. Cooler by comparison. But again, this is the mildest it's going to be in the next couple of days. Let's talk Eagles very quickly. If you are one of those diehards, you're out all day tailgating for this, please be sure that you've got your heavier Eagles gear ready, because yes, sun will shine, and thankfully the wind eases up by Sunday, but the best we can hope for is mid 40s. That's actually your high come 4 p.m. 6 p.m. sun's going down. You'll need to be layering on more with heavier gloves and hats and whatnot, and it's might as well be December by the time that game is actually kicking off, starting in the 30s and then of course getting lower and lower throughout that game. A look ahead though does show that we rebound, or at least attempt to rebound, low mid 50s both Monday and Tuesday, but there's already another system coming in. So here come those cold air reinforcements all over again, and knocks us right back to where we start this weekend, mid 40s by Wednesday. It looks to me like most of Monday is actually pretty nice. We'll just see clouds building, and first shot for rain wouldn't come until later that night. But again, it's another reinforcing shot of cold by then.
Okay, thank you, Katie. Appreciate it.